Oh, it's not lunchtime. It is follow up Friday. I'm your host, Hunter Kaywood, and today we're going to be talking about motivation conversations. Get ready to role play a little bit. Today, what we're going to do essentially is I'm gonna give you guys a little refresher on LP Mama, which was a course we did about maybe 2 or 3 months ago. I'm going to show you. I'm going to share with you guys in the chat the LP Mama sheet that I use to prospect and take my notes and track things and write down things regarding motivation and timeline and so forth and so on. But let me go ahead and actually, well, first off, for those of you who don't know, for those of you who are new, my name is Hunter Kaywood. I'm the head of inside sales here at Century 21 Masters, and this is my contact information. So if after today's class that you have any questions or would like to schedule, for example, a follow boss onboarding with me, or maybe like a tech consulting conversation with me, feel free to do so. You can give me a call or shoot me a text at 951-319-2273. Or you can always email me at hunter@fullrealtyservices.com. So basically what we're going to do today is we're going to talk a little bit of LP Mama. LP Mama, and for those of you who don't know, it's going to be very clear here in a second. Basically, it's a big acronym for the questions that we need to ask when we prospect. And one of the most important questions we need to ask, obviously, is about motivation. Once I give you guys a little quick recap of that, we're going to go straight into role playing. I really need you guys to be active and energized and play along with us so that we can really work these conversations and work on these, getting to a point where we're constantly asking for motivation in all of our prospecting phone calls. So, and then as always, as we do every single Friday, we'll finish things up in the last 10 to 15 minutes with an Ask Me Anything session where you guys can ask me anything in terms of follow-up boss, YLOPO, Mojo, anything essentially tech related, and we'll go from there. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right in. And so, there's a couple of things, obviously, like before we set an appointment with a lead and before we, take the next steps, obviously, the number one, there's essentially a pyramid of, maybe you guys have heard of Abraham Maslow's pyramid of human needs and hierarchies. Well, that's the same thing kind of relates to real estate, as in we got to understand what is the most important, primary motivation. That's at the top right there. Everything from there is a little bit secondary, but the motivation, it informs us in terms of the timeline is, what really their budget is, are they cash or financing, general criteria, and so forth. The thing about the prospecting conversations, they're going to go one of two ways, essentially. Either this is going to, turn into an appointment right here, right now. We're going to get the ball rolling. We're going to meet this weekend to get together for a listing appointment or a buyer's consultation. Or more than likely, with most of your conversations, it's probably going to turn into a nurture. And the one thing that's going to be the most valuable for you moving forward with your nurture conversations is getting the motivation up at the front end, so that when you call and do your follow-up calls in the future, you can bring that back up. Say, hey, Duke, I know we spoke back in December, and I remember you were looking to make a move. You're retiring here soon. You're looking to make a move back to Florida to get closer to your family. Is that still the case? Essentially, have those kind of conversations, really build that in. Obviously, when you understand what motivates someone, you understand what moves them. You understand what's going to push them to either list with you or work with you as a buyer's agent. So like I mentioned, one of the things I'm using is called LP Mama when I prospect, and this is what the document looks like. And right here, I'm going to drop into the chat so you guys can download it and use it as well. Essentially, LP Mama, it's a acronym. It's location, price. It's location, price, motivation. Do they have an agent? Do they need a mortgage? And last but not least, like, what's their address if they need to sell their home first? And so that's what the acronym essentially stands for. But when I'm leading off with this, essentially, I'm obviously trying to build that connection in the beginning. I'm playing bingo with this little qualification cheat sheet, and writing in right at the beginning, my first 2 to 3 minutes of the conversation, I want to be go ahead and talking about their motivation, because informs me everything. That lets me know, is this person serious? Is this someone who's going to be really motivated to buy or sell here in the next 1 to 3 months? Is this someone, is their motivation kind of lacking? Is it going to be something more like a 6 to 12 month nurture? Anyways, actually, absolutely recommend you guys using this and moving forward. That said, before we get into the actual role playing and going through some conversations today, I thought we'd go do a little bit of warm up, because obviously there's 1,001 ways to ask about motivation. And so I want to go ahead and before we get to that, I wanted to open up the floor to let's play around a little bit right here. How many ways can we ask about motivation? How many ways can you structure this question when you're prospecting? And let's kind of start off with a little brainstorm before we dive into our role play. So, for example, the first one that I would say is, what's got you looking to make a move? Let's hear some other ways that you can structure or ask that motivation question.
When do you plan on moving?
When do you plan on moving? Perfect. Okay.
How long do you have to live at this address?
Yeah. What about what's your motivation for selling? Okay. What's your motivation for selling? Straight up, ask them what's your motivation. Yeah. What are some other ways we can ask this question?
What's your current situation where you live right now?
Yes, exactly. What's the current situation right now? Okay. What are some other ways we can ask this question?
What's important about selling or buying?
Yes. Very important. Good stuff. All right, let's keep it going. I think we can come up with at least 10.
How soon you have to be there?
How soon do you have to be there? Yeah. And that one right there, after they answer that question, they're gonna have to dive a little bit deeper. Why do you have to be there so soon? They tell you the rest of the answer right there. One of my favorites, and one thing that I've picked up a lot from Robert, is tell me more about that. So yeah, just tell me more. They'll open up just like a book. You'll read them just like one of the best books out there, War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy. They'll open up and tell you the whole story about their life and why they're looking to do something here in terms of real estate. Let's see. I think we can come up with 2 more ways. Let's hear them.
What takes you to this new location?
Say it again.
What takes you to this new location?
Yes. Okay. And I heard one other person chiming in.
Yeah.
How about a negative approach to it? More of what would happen if you don't sell this property?
Golden. All right, and I heard one more person chiming up.
Yeah. What's happening that's currently causing you to want to make this move?
Yes. Awesome. All right, so we're going to dive right into it. Essentially, my big philosophy, especially with prospecting, and especially in terms of becoming a better salesperson, is you have to do it through action. And what I think is the most realistic way we do this is we have a conversation, we role play. We can start off with a script, but we're going to completely go off script, because you guys know, when you're calling, when you're doing your dials each day, when you're trying to reach your contacts, how many of those conversations go to script? I would say maybe 1% of them go to script. Yeah. And so we need to be, as real estate agents, to be the strongest, most flexible, to be the elite real estate agents that we are. We need to prepare for the unpredictable. And so I need a volunteer to role play with me real quickly. I'll go first and essentially be the agent. I don't really. We can take the conversation any way. You can be difficult or not difficult. Like I said, there's gonna be 2 outcomes in this scenario. Either we're setting an appointment, either I'm gonna nurture you. So I need a volunteer first to be the client for me, who I'm gonna be calling. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go a couple different scenarios and mix it up, and everyone's going to get a shot at role playing. Do I have any volunteers? Maybe Eddie, maybe Marianne?
I'll be the seller.
Eddie. Okay, awesome. Let's do it. Okay, so Eddie, I'm going to call you. We're going to, I'm going to give you the scenario that I'm going to say that you're essentially like a buyer lead, a website lead. Okay, that I got from maybe some referral platform like Zillow or Realtor.com, and we'll just take it from there. So I'm going to hit you with a ring.
Hello.
Hey, Eddie, is this Eddie?
Yes.
Hey, Eddie, this is Hunter with Century 21. I was just giving you a quick call. Hey, I saw that you have been looking online, looking at some properties here on our website, and yeah, just wanted to reach out, kind of see what you were looking for. Was curious how we could maybe be of help.
Mm, well, I was just browsing, to be honest with you.
Okay, I got you. I got you. Well, tell me this. What's got you browsing, and what's got you thinking about maybe doing something?
Well, we've been thinking of buying a property, but I don't know if it's the right time.
Look, thinking about buying a property. Okay, tell me this. Do you guys already own a home?
Um, no, no, we don't.
Okay, I got you. I got you. So you guys have been renting so far, right?
Yes.
Okay, and so this would essentially be your first time purchasing a home. Am I understanding that correctly?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, hey, that's awesome. That's awesome. You know, that I remember, my first time buying a home. Super exciting process. So yeah, but tell me this: are you renting so far? I mean, has rent prices gone up on you, or as guys just got tired of renting? What's really kind of motivating you to maybe start looking at your
Well, we're actually
options?
uh I'm relocating for work, and I just wanted to buy a property, to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't think
Okay.
I want to rent anymore.
Yeah, no, hey, absolutely, absolutely. I totally understand that. It makes more sense to pay your own mortgage than someone else's. But yeah, so very cool. So relocating for a job, it sounds like, where are you going to be heading?
To Corona.
To Corona. I love it. I love it. Corona's awesome. And what's kind of the timeline? How soon are you guys going to be needing to make this move or to get
Well,
out here?
the only thing is I just don't know if it's a good time to buy. So
Yeah.
that's why I don't know.
Yeah. Well, hey, Eddie, why don't we do this? I mean, obviously, since you're going to be a first-time home buyer, and this is going to be a new process for you. What I'd love to do is actually let's get together for a quick meeting consultation. What I can do with you is we can sit down and look at your options, show you exactly kind of what you would qualify for in terms of a home loan, in terms of what kind of properties you could purchase here and around Corona with that that price range and so forth. And we really could really map out your options for you, give you essentially a game plan so you really can understand if it's a good time for you or not. How does that sound? Would this weekend or next week, say Monday at I don't know, 3 o'clock work for you?
Um, I can do Monday after 5.
Okay. Hey, let's do Monday, say 5:30. Well, you know what? Let's do 6 o'clock on Monday.
I think that would work.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. Eddie, well, hey, I'm going to be following up with you via email and via text. I'll send you the location for our address or for our office, and I'll look forward to seeing you on Monday. I hope you have a great holiday weekend, okay?
All right, thank you.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, guys. So what was his motivation? Let's break it down. Let's do a little instant replay, a little game film. Let's figure out. So what did you guys identify? What was the major motivation right there? It was essentially kind of a mix of a couple motivations.
Job relocation, mainly.
Job relocation, for sure, for sure. That was number one. Also, prospects essentially kind of tired of renting. It was interested essentially in buying for the first time. Um, and beyond that, what are some other key things that were takeaways? I think one thing I didn't pin down hard enough on was the timeline. So he kind of was a little bit evasive with the timeline. And so,
Yeah,
but
I
in
think
any,
when I
yeah,
said I needed to go a job relocation, I would probably ask that by when do you need it? When is your start date
yeah,
on your job?
yeah. So and that's one thing. So I kind of what I did in that is I just kind of assumed it's a job relocation. It's probably here soon. So the timeline is probably essentially now. I mean, typically like you don't get a job locate well unless it's like the military. You don't know you're not gonna get like a job relocation deployment until like maybe 6-9 months in those cases. But yeah, so I steamed through that. It would have been better for me to essentially pin that down. That would have given me a little bit more context about how strong this motivation is. Because if it's several months down the road, there's no need to essentially he's not going to be really pushed to make this move now, but if it's here in the next 3 months, then yeah, we need to really to get him going, get the gears going. All right, let's see. Yeah,
What
that
I
was
Hunter, what I got out of it was he was saying he's not sure if it's the right time.
yeah.
And
Yeah, for
I think that's one of the things that buyers feel like, because they never bought a house before. So
yeah,
sometimes they feel like they don't know actually when it's a good time
for sure.
because they never
For
bought
sure.
one.
For sure. And so what I really suggest in overcoming that is really you in that situation, you got to present yourself as the professional. You are a real estate professional. You know this business. You know how to guide someone. And really, our job as real estate agents is to educate and let the clients themselves decide what's going to be best for them based off of their life situation and so forth. And so the best way to educate is get them into an office or get them into a meeting with you where you can sit down and show them, okay, hey, so this is what it's going to be looking like for you. You're already paying like $3,000, $4,000 a month in rent. Based off your current situation, we could actually get you a mortgage around the same type of price range, and it wouldn't hurt you whatsoever. The best thing about this is obviously you're going to be owning instead of renting. Getting together, putting a game plan, and really position yourself as, hey, I'm on your team. I'm going to help you navigate this. I'm going to help you figure out for yourself. And you got to lead the clients, not let them lead you. So that's kind of the approach I took right there, and I think that's what you guys should do in terms of maximizing those prospecting conversations. When that obviously, especially right now, is we're getting that objection over and over and over again. Let's role play now. I want someone to volunteer to be the agent real quickly. And we're going to go with an expired type of scenario, okay? Does anybody want to be an agent who's going to role play and call an expired? Duke, would you be interested?
I'll do it.
Okay, I'll be the client. And yeah, hit me with your best shot.
Okay, I'm calling because regarding your property, it looks like it expired. And I was wondering, when do you plan on interviewing the right agent for the job of selling your home?
Yeah, we're I don't think we're gonna do anything right now. We're just yeah, we're gonna hold off. I appreciate it.
I understand. If you did sell the home, where were you moving to?
Well, yeah, we were hoping to get down closer to San Diego.
Wow,
So
San Diego, that sounds pretty
yeah.
exciting. What's important about moving down to San Diego?
Well, yeah, that's where the rest of my family lives. So we're kind of the outliers right here, right now. Living up here in North Los Angeles, and so yeah, I just want to be closer to family. It's
I
we've
don't
been up
blame
here.
you. I love it down there. The Gaslight District, Old Town. I mean, it's a really rocking place.
Yeah.
So what do you think stopped your home from selling?
Ah, that's a good question. I really don't know. I think maybe the markets wasn't ready for it, or maybe I don't know, maybe we weren't working with the right agents. I don't know. It's still kind of a mystery for me, but it was obviously a really frustrating experience.
I understand. So what did the agent do that you like best?
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't know.
Well,
I
what do
don't
you
know.
feel they should have done?
Oh well, I don't think he was really aggressive enough. I don't know. I feel like we kind of paid him to just put it on the website and sit and wait for something to happen. And we didn't get a whole lot of offers, and really didn't get. Oh, and we didn't get any offers that were kind of the price range we wanted.
So it sounds like you want an active, aggressive agent next time when you put your home on the market, right?
Well, yeah.
Well, let me ask you this. If there was a way I could get your home sold and could get you down to San Diego with your family, would you be interested in talking with me? It only takes about 15 minutes of your time. Would Monday or Tuesday at 4 p.m. work better for you?
Okay, yeah, we could do it. Actually, this upcoming Monday, it's Memorial Day. I'll have it off, so we could get together maybe Monday. How does that sound?
That sounds awesome. Would afternoons or mornings be better for you?
Let's do morning, if that works.
Okay, how about 10 a.m.?
Okay.
All right, look forward to meeting you, Hunter, at 10 a.m. Thank you, sir.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Guys, I think Duke just gave us a masterclass right there, and and overcoming that objection and pushing through. So let's break it down real quick. Let's talk about what was the major motivation. What were some things that I was feeling and thinking.
Moving to San Diego because family, you had family over there.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. What was I see. What else stuck out to you guys? One thing that stuck out to me is Duke asked a lot of questions, and this is one thing a lot of our agents, a lot of real estate agents aren't doing, is they are not asking questions. They're telling, not selling. And I mean, I know that's like a cliche. It's something you hear at every Mike Ferry event, but it's quite honestly the truth. The way to get people talking, the way to get people to open up to you, is you got to ask questions. And what Duke did, right from the get-go, is he started pounding me with questions and really getting me to open up. And what I, beyond that, what I liked about it is, he asked kind of what he asked about the background, the situation, what went wrong the last time. And he tried to position himself as someone, and using a lot of that verbiage was from the scripts. Duke, am I right? Was that you pulled a lot of that verbiage from the scripts, right? Well, Duke.
It was all scripts, bro.
It was all scripts, 100%. Whoa, I don't know, man. I thought you were ad-libbing a little bit of it, but yeah. So yeah, good stuff right there. Good stuff. Yeah, I think the big lesson from that little 5-minute role play right there, or that one, is don't give up, don't quit, don't. When somebody says I'm not interested, we're holding off. 90% of real estate agents have been like, oh, okay, oh, all right, no problem, and moved on. And you can't be the kind of person who's just looking for low-hanging fruit. You got to be people who are like harvesting even the fruit that you have to reach for a little bit. So let's reach for those in our conversations. Let's do another one. I need 2 volunteers now. I want someone to volunteer as a client, and one to volunteer as an agent. Do I have any brave people? Let's see.
I can do.
All right,
Just
Mariana,
tell
you
me
want to be
which script.
well, tell me this. What are you working with the most right now?
Well, I'm doing expired.
Okay, so let's do another expired.
Okay.
And do I have a volunteer for a client?
I'll give it a shot.
Sam, you'll be the client?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, let's just role play. Let's see what happens. So Marianne, call Sam.
Let's go by the script. Ring, ring.
Hello,
Hi, I'm looking for Sam.
Sam speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, Sam. My name is Marian with Century 21. I'm sure you figure out that the listing on your home is expired, and I'm calling to see, when do you plan on entering the right agent for the job of selling your home?
I'm not selling.
Are you not selling? Really? If you sold this home, where would you go next?
I was going to Las Vegas.
Oh, Las Vegas. That's exciting. How soon do you have to be there?
I should have been there like a month ago.
Oh, month ago already. Ouch. Sam, what do you think stopped your home from selling?
I strongly believe it's the agent.
Agent? Really?
Yeah.
How did you happen to pick that last agent to list it with?
A friend of the family.
Like a referral? Great.
Yeah.
And what did the agent do that you liked the best?
I kind of marketed the house, but the contracts didn't came true.
Oh, I understand. And what do you feel they should have done?
Get my home sold. Get me
Get
out
your
of here.
home sold. Yeah, that's correct. So, what will you expect from next agent you choose?
Get my home sold.
Get your home sold. That's correct. Have you already chosen an agent to work with?
Not yet. I'm thinking about it.
Oh, wonderful. I would like to apply for the job of selling your home. Are you maybe familiar with the technique I use to sell a home?
I just met you.
Oh, you're kidding. You don't know. So, which would be the best time to show you? Monday or Tuesday at 4 p.m.?
Let's do Monday.
Okay, let's go on Monday. I look forward to seeing you on Monday. Thank you very much for role play.
Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, so okay, great by the script. Sam was a great client. One thing, why is he going to Las Vegas? We have no idea why he's going to Las Vegas. We didn't ask that. We
Yeah, I
totally
didn't ask.
skipped everything. And I mean, it's nice that Sam kind of changed his mind halfway through the conversation, but I would have said probably based off of his initial responses and how the conversation was going, more than likely, if this was a real conversation, it would have resulted in more of a nurture. It would have resulted in you having to follow up with him, again at some point. Yeah, so we really missed an opportunity to really ask about the motivation right there. If we knew a little bit more about Las Vegas, we would have known, how important this is to him. What else guys, what else did you guys think? What else takeaways did we have right there? Let's break it down. One thing Marian did really good. Marian had a lot of positive energy. He started off and we've talked about this before, is when you're making these prospecting conversations, if you want your client to have positive energy, you have to push it on them. You have to be the one positive. You have to be the one smiling. We are like human beings. We are social mirrors, so to speak. We reflect the emotions and the tone of voice that we hear and see from other people. And so super important. Marian did a great job of that, starting off very positive, very smiling straight from the beginning. I think it opened up Sam. But yeah, okay, so let's do this now. So what I'm going to do, let's do it one more time. And Sam, what was your motivation to go into Las Vegas? Okay.
A job, a solar property, I have a business running there. That's why I wanted to get there. It's costing me money.
Okay. Business costing you money. Okay, what kind of business is it?
Technology
business. Okay. Very cool. Okay. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to we're going to do a follow-up call. We're going to do like we're going to imagine that I was Marian and I asked these questions, and I'm going to do a follow-up in I guess a month. Okay. And I'm going to bring that up at the beginning of the conversation real quick. And so we're gonna role play, see what this looks like. Sam, I'm gonna give you a ring.
Hello.
Hey Sam, it's Hunter with Century 21. How's it going?
Pretty good. How can I help you today?
Hey, doing pretty good. Hey, I just wanted to check in with you. I know we spoke about a month or so ago, and I remember you were looking to potentially get out to Las Vegas, and obviously you got your business out there, and working in technology and so forth, and it's costing you money to be so far away from Las Vegas. Just wanted to reach out to you. I remember you were still interested in maybe selling your home potentially. Just kind of we're a little bit tired of the whole process. We just want to reach out. Is that still on your agenda? Still on your radar? Kind of. What are you thinking right now?
Yeah, it's costing me money to stay here in California, so I want to get off my hands. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I gotcha. And so tell me this: how soon would you want to maybe start the process?
Like the last time we talked, that was about a month ago. So sooner the better.
The sooner the better. Okay. Awesome. Well, hey, why don't we do this? Let's go ahead. Let's get together this weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend. I'm sure maybe you have Monday off. Let's get together for 15 minutes and show you how I get homes sold, and what we can do to really effectively sell your home and get you out to Las Vegas as soon as possible. How does say Monday morning at 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. sound?
I have other engagements over the morning, so let's do 2 p.m.
2 p.m. Hey, 2 p.m. works perfect. Okay. Hey, this is what I'm going to do before I come over. I'm going to send you over, my basically action plan, what I do to get homes sold. If you have any questions before then, feel free to either write them down or shoot me a text message, give me a call before then. But I'll be looking forward to meeting you on Monday and getting your home sold and rocking and rolling. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good.
Awesome. So that's a picture perfect conversation about how we would address that follow up. As we lead off with a motivation, we lead off that we were, we remember that conversation that we had with them. Recap that. One thing is, especially you'll realize with cold calling, especially phone calls that you have with clients, they're less than like 5 minutes. A lot of clients won't remember that they actually talked to you. And so, and they'll start off a little bit cold. But when you introduce yourself and you recap, hey, we spoke back then. This is what we talked about. man, they instantly open up. They instantly open up, and you can instantly lead the conversations, in the direction you want to go. So let's do another role play of that real quick. I need two volunteers. I need a client and an agent, and I'm going to give you guys a scenario. I'm going to give you what the motivation was initially, and you're going to call follow up and get the appointment. Okay. So do I have anybody who would like to volunteer? All right. If you guys don't answer, I'll pick on you. What about
Well,
Rebecca?
if you need a volunteer, I'll do it.
Oh wait, Kamal, do you want to be the agent or you want to be the client?
Whichever one you want me to be.
I want you to be the agent. Okay. Rebecca Solis, would you like to be the client?
Sure.
Okay. So here's Kamal. Here's the story. You guys spoke. I don't know. Let's say you spoke back in February. Rebecca is a school teacher, and they were looking to start looking for a home come this summer, because she's going to have time off during the summer to spend some more time dedicating that. Situation right now is they've they have too many kids and not enough bedrooms, and so they really need to kind of upscale a little bit so that they can live a little bit more comfortably. So come on, take from the top right there. Call Rebecca and exploit that motivation. Okay.
Okay. Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hi, Rebecca. This is Kamal, your favorite real estate agent from Century 21 Masters. How are you doing today?
I'm doing just fabulous. How are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. Thanks for asking. I was reaching out to you because you told me to give you a call back around this time because you'd be out of school and you're ready to make that move to get that bigger house. Is that still in your plans?
Possibly.
Possibly. Okay.
We're popping out more babies pretty soon, so we need more bedrooms.
Okay. When are you doing? When's the next one due?
About 4 months.
Wow, that's exciting. 4 months.
Yeah, it's the sixth
That's
one.
awesome.
Yep.
The sixth one. So do you want to be moved in your new home before the baby's here, or do you want to wait till it's born?
I would like to be moved in. I don't want to be dealing with that stuff after a baby and being up all night and everything you have to do with afterwards. I'd rather be ready and set.
Absolutely. So, obviously you realize it could take 1 to 3 months in this market to get a home sold, correct?
Yes.
So my question is, do you want to be sold and moved in your home in the next 4 months, or do you want to start the process selling?
I'd like to start the process selling. I'm hoping to be moved in and, like I said, ready to go by the time the baby gets here.
Okay. Well, fortunately, to get you one step closer to that bigger home, all we need to do now, Rebecca, is simply set an appointment so I can help you get what you want in the time you want. Won't that be great?
That sounds amazing.
Great. Would tomorrow at 4 or 5 o'clock work a little bit better?
5 o'clock will work good for me.
Okay, I'll see you then.
Okay, see you then.
Awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff. Special appreciation to Rebecca for keeping the U.S. birth rate very high and and moving forward, carrying the burden for the rest of us.
Yep.
Good stuff right there. So, Kamal, excellent job right there, right off the bat. I think you absolutely executed it perfectly. Also, a really big important thing is he was continuing to qualify during that conversation. What's going on in terms of kind of the timeline. Like, would you like to be moved in before the next baby comes? Asking those very important questions. Kamal, how did you feel about that?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, cool. I felt very good about it. She was very nice. And she wanted to get moved.
Yeah. That easy. Very cool. Very cool. All right. So yeah, let's do some more. We got about 10 more minutes, so I think we got time for maybe 1 or 2 more role plays. We've knocked out the follow up. Let's do. Hey, let's hear somebody raise their hand, volunteer to be the agent, and we'll give you a scenario based off of what you're working with typically. Do I have anybody else who might want to? Or Rebecca, would you want to try to be the agent?
It's my first time ever role playing, but I'll try.
Hey, there's that's how you get started. There's gotta be a first time for everything. Okay, so and do I have a let's see, a volunteer for a client? Let's see, I'm calling somebody. What about Amanda? Amanda, are you on here with us? Right. What about Veronica?
What are we doing?
We're doing a little bit of role play. You just need to be the client, okay?
I'm the
And
client, okay.
yeah, Rebecca, so far, how have you been prospecting? What type of leads have you been calling? Have you been calling expireds? Have you been calling, I don't know, circle prospecting? Have you been calling your sphere? What have you been doing exactly?
I basically just stick with my sphere.
Stick with your sphere?
More by just talking. I haven't really been doing a lot of phone calls. I feel better
Okay.
talking to people in person or.
Well, perfect. Let's start off with let's role play you calling someone in your sphere. Let's say Rebecca's one of your friends. How do you guys know each other? Let's say you guys high school friends. Okay, perfect. Let's do that. Veronica and Rebecca, I'm sure you guys got some great high school stories together. But we'll but you're gonna call her just fill it out, just have a real live conversation with her, and see where it goes in terms of motivation. Okay. There's you can't say the wrong thing. You just there's no such thing as saying the wrong thing. You just got to say something. You just got to have that live conversation, and we'll build it out, and we'll replay it afterwards. Okay. So lights, camera, action.
Ring ring.
Hello?
Hi, is this Veronica?
Oh my God, hi Rebecca. It's been so long since I've spoken to you. How's everything?
So good. How have you been? How's the family?
I've been pretty good. The family's great. How's the real estate business, Rebecca?
You know what? It's been absolutely amazing. I love it. That's what I'm actually calling you for today.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, I hope you don't mind if I give you a business call. I know it's been a while. Maybe we can catch up on coffee soon someday. But for right now, it's just, trying to do a business call and just try to see if maybe you're interested in moving for any type of reason, downsizing, or if you need to, go larger in your home for any reason, or maybe somebody who wants to buy or sell.
You know what, Rebecca? We're probably still about 6 months out before we make a decision on selling or exchanging. It will all depend on a couple of things. I don't know if you knew this. My one of my kids is moving.
Where are they moving to?
So we're going to be empty nesters, and so we're going to decide whether we want to stay put or move on in 6 months. But
well, where were you thinking of moving if you were going to move?
We were thinking of selling and moving up to Oregon. We have a beautiful
Oregon. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so what is your reason for going to Oregon? What brings you there, or what would make you want to come there?
Well, that house is already paid for and we have ocean view. And so I think it would be ideal for us just to do that, but we're not quite sure yet. I mean, we'll probably be making a decision closer to the end of the year. I'll keep you in mind, Rebecca.
Okay, well, is there any motivation for work or anything like that, or is it just because?
Well,
do you work remotely or
yeah,
what are you transferring?
Remotely.
Yes. Oh, you do, so you can just move anywhere.
Yes,
anywhere you like. Okay, all right. Well,
I might end up staying here, so it's kind of a few things have to, it have to line up for us, basically.
Well, what if we were able to discuss like what we can, like a value on your home? What if I came in and just, I could do a value for you and see where you're at, see what your house is really worth, and go from there?
That would be fine. I mean, I kind of know what my house would sell for, like 1.2, but it would be good for you to,
well, yeah, definitely,
because that's what my house is worth.
Yeah, if I can come in and just see what you've done with the place, see the upgrades, see what's the competition around the area, and give you a good idea, maybe that would narrow down your time frame a little bit.
I guess it won't hurt none, and then when we can catch up.
Okay, cool. That'd be great. And we could always do it over coffee too. I could meet you at Starbucks. Would Monday work or Tuesday, maybe around 4 or 5?
Yeah, I try to get my coffee time in the morning. So do you have
Want to do
an
morning? Okay.
9 a.m.?
All right. 9 a.m. works for me.
Okay, Rebecca, well, just keep in mind, we're not quite ready, but you're more than welcome to swing by. It'd be nice to
And
see
that's
you.
okay. No pressure. Just be girl time, catching up. All
Good
right.
job.
So
Good
nice talking to you.
stuff. Good stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, can I get a round of applause for Rebecca's first time? That was awesome. That was great. That was absolutely great.
Thank you.
Also, Veronica, I think you deserve an Oscar. That was great acting. I totally bought the role that you guys were lifelong best friend or lifelong high school friends. Very cool, very cool. So yeah, I think one thing, I mean, my only one of my takeaways is she was an open book to you. And that's one thing that's going to be a little bit easier when you're calling your spheres. Those people already know you. They're already going to be open to you. So you don't have, you shouldn't feel any type of hesitation to them about asking, the questions that matter about motivation. At one point in the conversation, Veronica had kind of already given you, the motivation, and you kept digging a little bit. Well, it's not. There's nothing wrong with it, but I don't know. I don't think you necessarily needed to focus too much on it. She had given it to you already, and you kind of kept digging. But that's fine. Besides that, good job of making it very nonchalant, very like, hey, I just wanted to get together. I want to see kind of, we can get coffee and all that sort of stuff. I think you really made it a common experience for her. And yeah, one other way I would frame the last part of the conversation, especially, is like, okay, wait, so it sounds like this is actually something you guys are seriously thinking about doing. Why don't we get together in any case? I would love to, kind of show you kind of what your options would be right now if you guys were to look to maybe selling or do something in terms of real estate right now, and what the prospects or the potential would be if you guys were to wait. And that's one thing that we can do as real estate agents, is we can give you kind of a projection about kind of what things are going to look like here, based off the historical data for the past year in terms of where the market is going, so you guys can make an informed decision. So I would kind of framed it as like, let's get together for a game plan. Let's get together. I can help you guys navigate this. But overall, excellent job. All right, guys. So we're almost out of time, which means it's time for our Q&A session. So if you have any questions in terms of Follow Boss, Mojo, Ylopo, I don't know, ancient Russian history, I'm happy to answer it all.
Thank you, comrade.
Yes, sir. Let's see. I saw somebody wrote in the chat they wanted my contact information.
I have
Yes.
a question, Hunter.
Yes.
When we text from Follow Up Boss, are we able to see if they saw the message?
No, unfortunately, it doesn't. There's no. Yeah, it's not like iPhone. It doesn't have the feature built in.
Okay.
That
Okay,
you can
thank
see
you.
read receipts. Yeah. However, there are read receipts on the emails. So when you look at the emails that you sent, you should notice that there's an opened or there's an opened up at the top. Yeah.
Yeah, little green button there that shows that they've seen it 3-5 times. So that's nice to see.
For sure. Yeah, Monica, you asked one more time for my contact information. Let me post it right here.
Thank you, Hunter. I have a question, if I may. So this is new. On Fridays, do you always have Fridays role play at 12?
So no, typically Fridays, what we're doing, I mix it up a little bit. So my area of expertise is obviously prospecting, but it's also essentially our technologies, Follow Up Boss, our CRM, Ylopo, which is our add-on remarketing tool, Mojo, which is another prospecting tool that you can use on top of Follow Up Boss. And so really kind of the Friday sessions are typically more tech and prospecting oriented. And so, actually, I can give you guys an idea of what the upcoming classes will be for this upcoming month. Let me just pull up my
Oh, that would be
schedule.
great. Yes.
Yeah, let me just pull up the schedule that we created. So for example, next week, June 2nd, we're going to be doing Work Smarter, Not Harder, Mojo and Follow Up Boss integration. June 9th, we're going to be talking about how to gold mine your database using Follow Up Boss. I'm going to basically show you guys some different techniques where you can find leads in your leads and Follow Up Boss who are probably the most active, the most warmer than you might realize. Based off of their website activity, based off of the last communication, and so forth and so on. June 16th, I will be at a economic forum, so I won't be here for June 16th. But June 23rd, we'll be talking about MailChimp and Follow Up Boss integration, and then June 30th, we'll be talking about the technology Calendly on how you can use it in terms of prospecting and getting leads to schedule calls or schedule appointments with you.
So you went really fast for me. On June 23rd, it was follow up what?
Follow Up Boss and MailChimp.
Oh, okay. So if you don't have that, you can help us. I can call you ahead of time to help me because I haven't integrated to Follow Up Boss yet.
Actually, if you want to get set up with Follow Up Boss, I'm going to drop you my link in the chat as well. So I also do Follow Up Boss onboardings. And you can schedule a personal onboarding with me. Where's the chat right there? Oh, there it is. Where is it? I lost the chat. I can't see it. Wait a second.
Yeah, I've done that too.
I also posted the link to the company calendar so you can see all the upcoming classes. We book everything 1 month in advance. So the June calendar is set up already with the exception of Greg's lending classes.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you, Robert.
Well,
yep. But yeah, so Monica, if you want to get set up with Follow Up Boss, I think I mentioned it's our free company CRM. YLOPA is also free. And just schedule an onboarding with me right there in the chat. Basically go in there, pick a time that works best for you. And I'll get you set up. If you've used a CRM system before, I can help you import your contacts or your leads and get them all into Follow Up Boss for you so that you can get to work with them. But yeah, it only takes about 30 minutes. We'll get you set up and ready to go, okay?
Sweet. Thank you, Hunter.
Awesome. Any other questions? Any other cries of outrage? Any, I don't know, other trivia questions you guys want to throw my way?
I had a question.
Yes.
How's the economy in Russia right now?
That's a good question. Actually, Russia's on track to grow 1%, 2% this year. And
Okay, I'm gonna text you the CBS code.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
There you go.
That was chimed in. But yeah, that's good. It seems like it's beautiful to live there, so that's what I was asking.
Yeah, especially summertime. Not so much wintertime. Wintertime, it's a little bit miserable, but summertime right now, it's perfect weather. Yeah, heck yeah. Going on when I did a picnic last weekend out in the park with a bunch of my friends. Super cool.
That's awesome.
Atmosphere.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, one of these days I'll dedicate a whole class to my travels abroad. I also last month I was in Armenia, guys, which is the land, the land of milk, honey, and Kardashians. Though I didn't see any Kardashians, unfortunately.
Or fortunately.
Just remember though, we're still not 100% sure if Hunter is working for the Russian government or not. So don't give him your social security number.
Awesome. Well, guys, I think my time is up here. It looks like we got to get back to some open mic. Again, guys, if you need anything whatsoever, my whole goal and role in this company is to help you guys earn some more money. Because when you win, we win. We all win. All boats float a little bit higher. So let me know if you guys need anything. I'm here for you anytime. Appreciate you, and I hope you guys have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. Okay.
Thank you, Hunter.